Now here's another interesting segment of our journey. We are at the town of Riverton, which is about halfway between Bandon and Coquille, going down the road that goes down following the Coquille River. The river would be over here somewhere, even though you can't see it. And you're entering the small farm town of Riverton, Oregon. And this would probably have been a place where the boat you were taking to Coquille would stop for lunch, because, you know, a boat back in those days was not going at the speed my car is going. And here you would find, see, there's Riverton sign right there, Riverton. Here you would find a couple of inns, you know, and a couple of restaurants, and those things have all been turned into housing now. I'll give you an example. It's right here. This undoubtedly at some point was either a store, a restaurant, or an inn. And as you can see now, it's basically just a ramshackle place of some sort, probably with someone living in it. The town itself is small and lower middle class. Kind of an oddball place to live, really. Here's a man down here on his tractor. No cars behind me. I can go a little slower. You can see the river down there now. So this is how they named it Riverton, because it's right on the river, halfway between Coquille, Oregon, and Bandon, Oregon. And back in the old days, I figure the 1930s were the heyday of this area. People started their farms in the 1800s, late 1800s, and then you see the sign, it says Coquille, 6 miles, with the cows over there. And by the time they got their farm all built up and increased the size of their herd of cows or sheep, and look at this wonderful grazing land they've got out here. And by the 1920s, the 1930s, they had reached their apex, their epitome. And then probably during World War I or II also, things were probably pretty active. And then at some point there was some sort of like cut back. But around here, most of the time, if you find antiques, they're from the 1930s. That seems to be the wealth period where people brought in wealthier items that, you know, kept for a long time.